What is up, Shady Sports Network? I'm back here with you live today on this Thursday night before Thursday Night Football with a very special guest from Montana Western, Mr. John. John, how you doing today, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, right off the bat, you recently signed with the Iowa Barnstormers, a historic franchise. I mean, you get to play quarterback, the position that Kurt Warner played for the team. How honored are you to be part of that franchise?
Very honored. When they first contacted me, I knew that was the team Kurt Warner played for, and that immediately made me pretty excited. So
100%. And, you get to play an offense with a diverse receiver room. You have receivers like Richard Anderson, Akil Gear. At what point do you start training with your new weapons?
I'd like to get there maybe in like February, but I got to figure some stuff out. So I'm not too sure on that yet.
Definitely. And so prior to you signing with Iowa, what were your options looking like in terms of where you were going to go to?
I wasn't really too sure. I'd had some like European teams hit me up, and then I'd had another arena team, but that was before pro days, and had wanted to go do the pro day and stuff like that. So afterwards, I honestly wasn't really too sure, and then I didn't know if I was going to end up just being done or whatever, but hoping still for a shot. And then, they DM'd me on Instagram, coach did, and I immediately just knew I wanted to go play. So
definitely, that's an awesome opportunity. So, kind of going back to college days at Montana Western, you had a crazy career, 134 total touchdowns, 100 passing touchdowns, 34 rushing touchdowns. I mean, how did you manage to find so much success at that level?
we had a good team, and we threw the ball a lot, which obviously benefits me, but I don't know, just always played my heart out, I guess, and I like finding the end zone, so I ended up finding it a few times.
Definitely. I noticed that when watching a film on Huddle, you like to go for the deep shot. But my idea of this is, you stay there all 4 years. Now in football, we have a thing with loyalty, right? Guys are leaving in the transfer portal. What made you want to stay at the school all 4 years?
All my best friends, honestly. I never would have left. I love those guys. We had a good bond, and we had a good team. One of my receivers, Nate Simpkins, for 3 years, me and him tore it up together. And guys like Noah Danielson, he was my left tackle. I don't know. I just love playing with those guys, and I couldn't leave. So I never had an opportunity to either. But if I had it, I would have wanted to.
That's really awesome. And so the NAIA is a collection of schools that split from the NCAA in the late 90s. What can you tell the audience about the NAIA and the level of competition?
The level of competition was good, especially in our league. We had it set up where you played 3 teams twice, which that made it super interesting depending on like what side of the bracket you're on. And we always had usually like 3 Montana teams and tough games, and it's hard to beat good teams twice. So that was one thing that made it difficult. But especially within the last few years, there's a lot of D1 drop downs in our league. Like Southern Oregon, they get a lot of drop downs, and they're always good. And Montana Tech's always good. Carroll's always good. So they were just tough, hard-nosed games, and we got the better of them a good amount of the time. But we always end up splitting with some of those teams every single year, so that made it tough making the playoffs and stuff like that.
100%. And so kind of coming up on my couple final questions here, are you from Montana originally?
No, I'm from Spring Creek, Nevada. It's in the northeast corner.
Okay. So what was your recruiting process like to Montana Western?
I'd had a couple coaches that had went to Montana Western that texted Coach Norris, and that's how they got a hold of me.
That's definitely a unique connection. Yeah. So currently right now, you're on the Iowa Barnstormers, but kind of looking ahead, where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years, both on and off the field?
I'm not too sure. I'll just let, the game take me where it wants. Hopefully I'm still playing, but I don't have any plans, past this year so far. I still got to play this year, so we'll see how it goes.
That's a great attitude to have, stay present in the moment. One last question for you. The indoor game is a 50-yard field. It's a totally different animal. As someone who likes to go for the deep ball, I think your skill set will fit amazing inside. How excited are you to get inside and try out the indoor game?
Yeah, it's super exciting. I know the receivers have that running start, and there's a whole bunch of other different things that are different from an 11-man game. But I know it's a lot of quick throws, and you got to anticipate and throw on time. And it's going to be fun to learn how to do that. And I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. So
Well, John, it was a lot of fun having you on the show today. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to you lighting up the scoreboard in Iowa this
yeah,
year.
me too. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good talking to you.
I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.